and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on the truly Bedrock survival server, and it has been a while since I recorded the last video that you watched on Truly Bedrock. It is the summer holidays at the moment, and I have my kids here with me, and yeah, recording times and things are hard to find at this particular moment in time, but fear not, we have a lot of things to do today, and hopefully we'll cover a lot of things. In the last live stream we did, we completely covered up this area with a layer of stone and grass. In fact, it took 2 live streams to complete because it's such a big area. And underneath here we have an accidental mob farm. We have many mobs down here, which we don't want, and we also kind of need to light this area up. But that's not what we're doing today. That is not on today's plan. Jeez. Oh mate. Yeah, getting out's quite tricky. There we go. Whee! I did it. So, the plan for today is many things. First of all, we need to go over to the shops. Ta-da! Oh, wait. No, well, hang on a minute. This is my storage area. I need to grab some shulker boxes, just in case we end up with things that we need to carry. Yes, many. Right, now to the shops. That's more like it, and what we need to do here is check our stock, check our profits, and see if we need to replace anything. So let's head first of all into the Fiery Forge. Now I've no idea if Slack's been on and done anything. I haven't checked my chest over at the house, so let's have a quick flick through and see if anything needs restocking. Ooh, looks like we've sold some iron. At long last, we've sold iron. It doesn't look like we've sold a great deal of, stone or things though. That's fine. What about this side? Anything from here? No. Okay, let's restock the iron then. And I didn't bring enough with me to restock because I didn't think we'd have sold any. And why am I restocking this out of my own supplies anyway? Why do I keep doing this? Wow, that's a whole stack of diamonds from this iron. But yeah, I keep... Oh, man, why do I do it? Why do I do this to myself? Is there any in this back one I can... I'll steal the stuff out of this back one. That's the way to do it. Steal the stuff out of this back one. We'll put it in this front one here. Yes. Science. Well, it's not quite full, but it's all of the iron I carry on me, so I'll have to go home and grab some more iron soon. And going down into the bottom there. And going down into the bottom area, have we sold any basalt or blackstone? Let's check this out. Oh, we have. We sold some blackstone, which means we need to replace that. And I don't actually have any way of replacing that at this particular moment in time, because I'm very blackstone poor. I need to go and demolish another bastion. Yeah, not many. In the rocket shop, there are another 36 diamonds. Add that to our stack. We've nearly got 2 stacks of diamonds. Now we're going to need to check the stock in this place as well. Make sure we've got plenty in here. And if not, we need to think about... Oh, dear. Wow, this place sells out fast. This place sells out very fast. Jeez. Okay, we've got... many restocking to be done. Aha! Good. Slack has left supplies for us to be able to do that. That's good. And there we go, we're pretty well stocked now. We have rockets all the way up in these chests. We don't have all of these ones full, and I didn't make a couple of stacks of maps by accident at all. No, it was absolutely fine. Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't prove anything. Slack Shroom Shop is missing lots of... What? Slack's Mushroom Shops lost lots of... Maybe? What? Huh? Maybe someone bought some and Slack's already took the profits from that. Yeah, that's strange. And what? Ooh, a little bit of leather. Okay. Don't have any leather to replace that with. A few name tags. That's good. Very good. Ooh, a couple of books. Probably was me, to be honest with you, because I tend to come and shopping for these books quite regularly. Yeah, very nice. Another 6 diamonds there. So that's a grand total of almost 2 stacks of diamonds. Yes, excellent maths there. Right, that is all of mine in Slack shops. What about me and Blue Jay? It looks like we've got another couple of diamond blocks here, which is good. Any of these sold any items, though? Let's check this out. Oof. Okay, yeah, we got a few, okay, right. And BJW and I have done well. I've put mine and Slack's diamonds into that shulker box there. And look, we've got over 3 diamond blocks worth of scaffolding sales here from the scaffolding shop, which is absolutely wonderful. And I think, unless I'm remembering wrong, that's all of the shops to check. And the shopping area is looking absolutely fantastic at the moment. New shops cropping up all the time. It's great to see. Now, I don't actually need to do any shopping right now, but it is lovely to see everything going on. Right, back to the One Chunk Town. What do you mean back? You haven't been there yet. Well, you know what I mean. So over at One Chuck Town, you know the drill. We need to split these profits evenly, and this is BJW's chest here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make those all into nice shiny diamonds, split them in half, and give half to BJW. And the same thing I'm going to do with the ones in the shulker boxes for Slack. The rest I can keep myself. Give half of those and half of those, and they can go in there. And wow, look, okay, it looks like we have made some other profits here as well. Off camera, I guess that was Slack probably collecting those, or maybe BJW, I don't know. But look at all the profits we've got so far. I need to convert those to emeralds so I can spend those. And in order to do that, I need to trade with some villagers. And my emerald supply is not looking quite so good. I might just about have enough. Let's check out. Nowhere near. There we go. That's there. And if I take 1, 2, 3 from that one, then there we go. That is everything we've got in terms of emeralds switched out, which means I've still got 51 diamonds I can't take out of that chest, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, that's really good. It's a nice position to be in, having too many diamonds and not enough emeralds. Yes, nice. How are we going to get more emeralds, sir? How am I going to trade with you to get more emeralds? What could I possibly sell you that I've got loads of? Oh, I've got loads of gold, haven't I? Let's give him gold. Got loads of gold. Come here then, sir. Give me all your emeralds. How many can I have today before you lock up? Can I have many? 5. Great. Yeah, villagers are rubbish, aren't they? Villagers are just rubbish. Let's be honest. They're rubbish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good deals. Okay, so for the next thing on the list, I'm going to need a lot of soul soil. So yeah, let's get over to the nether and see if I can dig myself up. Yeah, fair bit of soul soil, and I think we're still using this temporary portal at the moment because the town hall one is not complete yet. Oh, and the soul soil here I could... Oh no, that's Liara's... yeah, I can't steal it from here. Let's go find a soul sand valley and steal some from there. That's a funny looking soul sand valley. Yeah, it just occurred to me I don't need soul sand at all. Or soul soil, sorry. I can use soul sand for what I want to do. So I'm just going to come pinch this from the pigment bartering area. I'm going to fill this into one of these nice tasty shulker boxes. Is there anything else here I can steal a bit of? It's always good to restock. Oh, look at all that gravel. We'll take that. We'll take that gravel. That'll be handy for what we're going to be doing. What are you doing? Not telling you. It says so in the thumbnail. Yeah, shut up. No, it doesn't. You don't know. Literally put in your video description. I didn't. Maybe a bit. And while I'm over in this direction, it would be a good idea to nip over to Slack's base area and see if any of the farms have generated us any resources. I know Slack's been doing a... Wow. Okay. Slack's been busy. This is beautiful. This is absolutely ridiculous. Are these trees? These are the lamps. I want to live here. I want to live here. Now there's a thought. Anyway, right. Going to check the farms and stuff because Slack has been a busy person doing AFK. Wow. Sneaking away, going over to the gold farm. Let's go check our gold, then we'll go check our fish, then we'll go check our iron, and then we'll check our nether fortress. Why are all our farms over at Slack's base? And the gold farm has had an upgraded storage system, it looks like, and there is nothing for me to steal. Gold farm is a no-go. Okay, right, then iron and fish farms. The iron farm is looking glassy. I guess someone's been AFK over here. Is there anything in the chests? 56 ingots. Okay, is there anything in my chest? Has Slack been busy? No. Okay, no, nothing useful at the... Oh, Slack's got loads of iron. I guess he hasn't collected his. Right, okay. And I know we could bring loads of stone up here and trade with these guys, but they're just so useless. They're all so useless, aren't they? You get nothing. You get so little for what you actually end up trading. It's ridiculous. Like this stonemason dude here. I know it's only 1 stone for an emerald, but you get nothing. Let me see if I've got any. You have to spend no, I ain't got any stone anyway. Yeah, you have to spend a week here waiting for them to restock and stuff, because they give you nothing. They give you like 5 pieces and then they lock up. It's rubbish. Okay, the fish farm. I'm pretty sure Chuck was AFK for a while over here the other day. Not that long though. I only want the ink sacks. I've completely pretty much run out of ink sacks, although I will take the bones as well at this point as well. And that's all of those taken care of. So last but not least, the fortress farm. And the fortress farm has been drastically overhauled by Slack. Not the actual function of it, but the nether. Has he done the whole island? He's covered the whole island. Yeah, the nether, the overworld side of it. Sorry, I'm getting confused because this is pretty much the nether. But yeah, the overworld side of it. Look at this. This is where our fortress farm is. And he's completely done all of this. I didn't do any of this. He did this all without me. He didn't even tell me he was doing it. He just came and did it without me. And it looks amazing. It looks absolutely ridiculous. And there's the trident killer. And around the corner down here are all the chests of many, many things that have been collected. So what we got? We got over a double chest with the coal, loads of blaze rods, more bones. I'll take the bones. I'll add them to my bone collection. Where's my bone box? Many bones. Very good. Right, yes, bones. 3 stacks of wither skeleton skulls. Loads of golden nuggets, not many ingots. We've got some magma creams. We've got arrows, which you've never got any of. We've got some rotten flesh. You could use that for the villagers. I could, couldn't I? But I'm not going to. And we've got some heads as well. Now, I'm going to take that magma cube one because I haven't got one. I'm going to take half of those because I don't have many of those. And I'm also going to take that with the skeleton skull because that's in the wrong place. That should be over here. And I'm going to take a stack and a half of these guys because that's something else that I really need to deal with today as well. Oh, man. I don't want to leave this area. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? It's so good. Right, I gotta go. I've got things to do, mate. Transitioning from Slack's amazing nether area to mine, it's just, Yeah, Yeah, I think Slack's is a little bit better. I'm not going to lie. Just a little bit. Oh, jeez. These dogs that I got in live streams that you can't see the names of because I don't have the in-game player names on are incredibly annoying. Incredibly annoying. Or why do they make pets on this game just constantly make a noise? It drives me nuts. I really wanted to keep these dogs in my house because I thought, oh, it'd be really nice to have dogs. But just like cats and all the other types of animals in this game, they just don't shut up. They just sit there either panting or barking or just making noises, and it drives me nuts. So I'm sorry, dogs, you're now outside dogs. You live outside. Please don't ever come in the house again. Thank you very much. What do you mean I'm intolerant of noises? Shut up. Look, it's a hot day today. I've got the windows shut because the next door neighbours gardening, doing the mower and all sorts of stuff, having conversations and being all loud and stuff, and I'm in a bad mood because it's hot, alright? Jeez. Right, I've got things to do anyway. So the reason we need all of this soul sand and the reason I've got all of this wood and all of this iron with me is that we are going to be making today, we know because it's on the thumbnail, yeah, whatever. We are going to be making today the simplest yet most efficient and fastest concrete farm you've ever seen. So it might also be a good idea to grab a little bit of sand and a little bit of gravel and some dye as well, just so we can demonstrate this thing once it's done. So let's grab some of those ink sacks that we've just been farming, and let's go over to an area where we can build the world's best ever concrete farm. And it's going to be big. It's going to be a big build, but it's probably not going to take very long to build at all because it is the most simple thing. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about if you've seen the tutorials I've made on this thing. And if you haven't seen those tutorials, then you won't have a clue. But we need an area that's not snowy because I don't want all of the water to turn into ice. That's relatively flat that I can just dig a giant trench, a long trench. Many chunks long, ideally. Now that looks like a nice long stretch of land there that's pretty flat, although I was kind of hoping it would go longer than that, really. What in the world is flat, doesn't freeze, and goes for a long way? It is, of course, not the snowy biomes, because that absolutely does freeze. It is, in fact, the ocean. The ocean is probably the flattest biome with lots of holes in it. Shh, let's not talk about that. There's our gold farm, look. Yeah, the flattest, most perfect, non-freezable biome that we could possibly want for this farm. And we can go a long way with it. using the ocean. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to come build over here underneath our gold farm, and this is where I'm going to build the world's best concrete farm. Let's do this. And having plonked my stuff down here, I am now realising that the soul sand that I thought would be useful for us is absolutely going to be of no use whatsoever, because the problem with soul sand, the reason I want soul sand or soul soil, by the way, is because you get the soul speed effect, which is going to make this farm even quicker. The problem with soul sand, hey, stop it, is it creates bubble columns, which we don't want. We don't really want bubble columns in this farm, because that's going to create a lot of weird stuff going on. So what I'm going to have to do is actually go to the nether and go and farm some soul soil. Oh man, how am I going to get to the nether? Light bulb. I'm pretty sure Slack won't notice or mind if I light one of these and go through the really big portals. What? Oh. It's self-turning offable. Foiled at every place. Jeez. Right, okay. We'll make a portal down here. Jeez. Well, that was scary. I literally just flopped out of that portal and activated my elytras just in time to not go straight into the lava. Jeez, I'm going to have to link that up a bit better, aren't I? Wow. And I now have this portal linked to a brand new portal in the nether, so now all I need to do is go and find myself a soul sand valley. And that really did take absolutely no time at all to gather an absolute ton of the stuff, although I feel incredibly sick with all of the field of view changes as I was doing it. Quick, escape, get out of here quick, mate. Uh-oh. Whoa, that was close. You can turn field of view thing off. Yeah, but I like it. I like it for the most part. Just sometimes it's horrible, you know? Most of the time, most of the time I like it. Okay, so back over here, it's time to find out, does this stuff create bubble columns? It does not, which means it's perfect. Do you get the soul speed effect underwater? You do, which is also perfect, although we're technically not going out. Will you please stop? We're not going to be technically underwater because we're going to be on top of the water. So what I got to do now is grab a few stacks of this stuff and just make a really, really long line across the ocean. How hard could it? Why? I don't want a Nautilus shell. Go away. Well, it looks like that's as far as I can go in that direction. I guess we need to go back and see how far we can go in the other direction, because I don't feel like this is long enough. No. I want to be able to make many concrete in one go. And there we go. That's all of that soul soil planted. Planted? You mean placed? Yeah, that's what I said. Planted. And now we got to do the walls and the sides for this thing. And then we're just about done. Wow, look at that. It's crazy. Yeah. This next part is only necessary because I'm building this in the ocean rather than on the land. If I was building this on the land, I'd have dug a hole out and put that soul sand down at the bottom. But because we're building this in the ocean, I actually need to have walls on this thing around each side going all the way down. So I need to basically bring both of those along all the way down to the other end. So this is going to cost quite a lot of stone bricks. I'm using stone bricks just because it's prettier than just normal stone or any other materials that I chose to use. Could have used netherrack because I've got tons of that stuff, but I've actually donated I think about 12 shulker boxes worth of netherrack to Slack for his base, so I'm a little bit short on that at the moment, and I need a way of placing this better. I have also just become aware of a little bit of a flaw in my plan here. Doing this in the ocean means that fish are going to spawn in it, which is potentially going to affect the rates and things, because this farm relies on us basically running as fast as we can, placing and then breaking blocks, and that's going to be difficult to do if we've just got fish all over the place. So, yeah. Placing the sides is a lot easier than placing the ones at the bottom, for sure. Until you run out of blocks, and then you've got to start again. But if you get it just right, yes, you can pretty much run sideways down here, and it's nice. Very nice. I'm skipping along my soul soil thing. Doop-a-dee-doo. Yeah, okay. That's enough of that. So before I fill in the other side of this thing, it's actually going to be a lot easier for me to fill in the top slabs of wood along this side and then do that other side, because then I'm going to be forced onto the soul soil, which is where I want to be. So I've just got to do a whole side like this and then the other sides. And there we go. Now that side's in, then I can just run along with my back against those slabs there and place those really easy without veering off. That's the word I was looking for. And there, I'm not going to make any mistakes with placing... Shut up, you didn't see nothing. Ow. And there we go. This thing is now 8 chunks long. I wanted to do it 10, but I kind of ran out of space in that direction. And to be honest with you, 8 chunks is more than long enough. And it is, for all intents and purposes, finished. Although I can and will make it better and faster, the other thing I need to consider is not only lighting it up, but also spawn-proofing it, because the last thing we want to be doing is running into mobs while we're on this thing. One way we can spawn-proof it is to run buttons along all of the sides, or just to light it up as well. I think a little bit of both would probably be quite useful for us. And now that all this is in place, I can place these buttons at super speed. It's rather, yeah, it's quite nice being able to place things so quickly. Oh dear. Although it shows I'm still wearing them, my boots actually just broke. My netherite, feather falling 4, depth strider 3, protection 4, thorns, soul speed 3, unbreaking 3, many 1 boots just broke. I can't take them off. Pretty sure if I log back in, they're going to be gone. Oh, mate. Didn't even think about that. All of this soul speed walking. No! I'm shoeless! Oh man, I need some new boots. Oh man, now look how slow I am. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Back to snail pace. Oh jeez, this is gross. Oh, I need some new boots. I can't believe that. Can't believe it. I didn't even think about that. That's so annoying. Oh jeez. Okay, so spare boots. These ones are pretty good. They've got pretty much everything I need on those. The only thing they don't have is the soul speed. Those are not so great, to be honest with you. So let's... Oh, yeah, they're not great either. In one of these boxes, or maybe I left them at home, I definitely had another couple of soul speed books. I think they might be at home. But yeah, that's not going to be difficult for us to make some more. It's absolutely fine. I need to go home to get some more buttons anyway, because I've run out. Okay, so new fancy boots. We're going to put on some of this soul speed stuff from this tasty book I have. Like so. And we'll chuck a netherite ingot on. No, we won't. We need to do that on one of these ones. There we go. One of those and one of those. Very nice. We have upgraded our boot situation already. That didn't take any time at all. Okay, this time as I place buttons down the side of this thing, we're going to check our durability when we get to the other end, just to see how much damage this does on one trip down it. So let's start placing buttons, and let's see what happens when we get to the other end. And there we go, we're at the other end, a few mobs surrounding us. Let's have a look. Hardly any, so I must have done, yeah, quite a few trips up and down here before they went pop before. Hopefully they'll last a little bit longer this time. And back to the other end. What are we like now? Yeah, a little bit, not too bad. But yeah, definitely need to keep our eye on that. Right, now for some lighting. So for this, I am going to activate my lighting pack, and I am also going to turn off smooth lighting. I'm going to go back to the Truly Bedrock server, like so, and hopefully, if it's all worked properly, we will see... Yeah, we have light levels enabled, and that will allow us to see what is spawnable and what isn't. So my plan is just to put buttons on this row of stone bricks with lamps in between, but it looks like I need the lamps a little bit closer to each other than they are. So let's just hop up here and find out exactly how close to each other we need to do them. So it looks like a gap of 4 in between each one, and that will mean everything is not spawnable except for these blocks here, but that should be okay because that's in water. So I think we're going to get away with this. I think this is going to be fine. And there we go. All of those are now in place, and so are all of the buttons, which means this thing is going to be fully lit. And with that row of blocks, it means we won't get fish spawning in it, which is all good. So that means this build is 100% done, all bar a few little tweaks here and there. And it really didn't cost me many sea lanterns at all. That was a full shulker chest, full shulker box, and yeah, I didn't even use 2 stacks. Well, I spent a long time talking about how to build this farm, but not how it actually works, and it couldn't be simpler. It's actually really simple little farm, as you can see. We've got 3 water sources next to each other here with the soul soil in the middle, which makes us go fast, and basically that means when we place a piece of concrete powder in there, like so, it's going to instantly turn into normal concrete, and when we break it, the water from each side is going to form a water source in the middle, which means that we can fill this entire thing up with concrete powder and then go and break it. And this is actually the fastest method for getting concrete on the Bedrock edition of the game. The tutorials I've done with this, there is no one that has come back and said, I've got a faster version, whether with Redstone or anything else. In terms of placing and gathering and collecting all of the concrete, this is by far the fastest system, and it's crazy because this is all it is. So what you do is you pop a piece down, and then you've got to get the trick of being able to run with it like this. So this is relatively slow because we're not on the soul soil right now, but what if we had a speed boost potion? Okay, so in my hand, I have 2 potions. I have a speed potion that lasts 8 minutes, which would be great because that'll give us plenty of time to do this entire thing and make lots of concrete. And I have a speed 2 potion, which only lasts for 1 minute and 30 seconds, but that will add 40% speed. So let's check both of these out. If I take the normal speed potion and I place that block there and run, you'll see I'm now placing the blocks a lot faster. I do have to stop and switch between stacks, which is a minor inconvenience, but it will work and it's nice and quick. Alternatively, what I could do, I suppose, is I could hop into the soul soil there and I could then place them behind me like so and go even faster walking backwards with the speed effect. But if I take some speed 2, some swiftness 2, sorry, I can go even faster. This is absolutely ridiculous how fast you can then place the concrete, and then once you've finished placing it, once you've got all of your concrete in place, all you do is stand back a little bit, swing your pickaxe once and hold it, and then just go back. And this is the problem though, it's a little bit laggy on servers. In single player this is great, on servers it's a little bit laggy, so we probably want to come out of this and just break them on the side if it's a laggy server. But yeah, on single player you can just whiz along there and just break them straight away, but you can see already that's way too fast for us. We're going to hop onto the side there and break them from there. But what about when the speed potion runs out? Well, we could do with a permanent speed boost really, and the way we can achieve that is with all of those wither skeleton skulls that we've collected. And look at all the trees because I've got smooth lighting turned off. Why is this a thing, right? Why, when you've got smooth lighting turned off, do snowy tree leaves turn white? Let's turn the smooth lighting back on. Ow. Hey, look, I'm trying to... Look, guys, I'm trying to do a demonstration here. You're making it very difficult. All I want to do is turn smooth lighting back on. Boom, the tree is green. Amazing. It's a miracle. It's not a miracle. It's just weird Minecraft stuff. Ah, stop. Look, guys, busy. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, this is where our many wither skeletons and our many, where is it? Many, there it is. Many irons come in. All of that iron I've been buying and gathering from our farms and from PB&K shop. This is going to be a full row of beacons the whole way along here, all giving us swiftness and haste. Haste 2 so I can break the blocks quicker, and swiftness so I can mine the blocks really quickly or run really fast, and this will then be the fastest concrete making machine anyone has ever seen. But for now, I think you know, this is, to be honest with you, fast enough. I don't even know if we need beacons. This is pretty quick. So just on soul speed, with no beacon effects, no swiftness, no potions, this is, yeah, I can make a lot of concrete like this. And then take a few sticks back, swing, and break again. And without the speed boost, I can actually keep up with this. So maybe we don't want the beacons. All of that saving up of wither skulls and iron that I've done, maybe I don't want it. Look how quick this is compared to what I was doing a minute ago. That was ridiculous. And now I've just broken a hole in the end of it. Don't look at that, mate. Let me get some wood. Okay, so I've made a lot of white concrete powder. I've got 8 stacks worth of the stuff. Let's do a speed test now to see how many stacks we can place, break, and gather. and then work out the speed per stack without any of the speed effects. So as soon as I place this block, I'm going to start the timer, and then when I've finished, I will stop the timer using video editing so we can get it bang on with the timings, and we'll see how long it takes. On your marks, get set, go! I do have to say, this is amazingly satisfying. Doing this, running back and picking up all of this concrete is absolutely ridiculous. See you later, llama. I'm the Concrete King. Yeah, I don't think we need those beacons. I don't think we need them at all. And there we go. I am coming up to the end. Let's hope I picked them all up. Did I get them all? I did. Every single block picked up. Let's check what the time was. Well, my boots are worn, but the results are in, and I can say with pride, without any of the speed boosts, without any beacons or anything like that, it took 2 minutes and 17 seconds, in fact, just less than 17 seconds to create, place, break and gather 8 stacks of white concrete, which works out at just over 17 seconds per stack. I defy anybody on the internet to show me a farm that you can place, break and gather 8 stacks of concrete in quicker time than that, because that was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. No lag, no problems. We made so much concrete so quickly. And on that note, because I'm so happy right now, I'm going to end the episode here while standing in this little hole. I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.